Satnam everyone, and welcome to another week in the Imbalance program. So we are moving into the part where we're going to focus on cleanse and renewing our systems. So for that part in the program, I'm going to be drawing on the teachings of Yogi Bhajan, and it's from the Kundalini yoga traditions. So in Kundalini yoga, for those of you who are not familiar with that type of practice, we are using the asanas, the movements from any other yoga class that you're probably familiar with, but we also add music, chanting, vibration, and a very powerful breath. And we combine all that together to create a very specific effect in the body. So Kundalini yoga allows us to be really specific, to go very deep into one particular area of the body, and to focus the energy on that and shift really quickly. So with every Kundalini yoga class, we open with a chant and we close with 3 long satnams. If you are new to chanting and you're not really familiar with that and you don't feel comfortable with it, or you're practicing in a place maybe where it's not okay to chant out loud, that is absolutely no problem. Let me chant for you. You just sit in the energy and feel it. But if you are happy with chanting, by all means, chant along. Okay? So we always start with the chant. It's the Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. And that mantra means, dear divine teacher within, I bow to you. So we're really connecting back with ourselves. We open the sacred space for the practice. So I want you to come into a cross-legged position like that, keeping the spine nice and tall, heart lifted, shoulders relaxed. You bring the hands together in front of the heart. You gently press the palms together and you feel your thumb against the sternum. Okay, really elongating your neck, your crown is lifting up towards the ceiling. Close your eyes, bring your gaze inwards and upwards towards your brow point. Take a deep breath in. And exhale fully. Inhale deeply. And exhale. And we inhale to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Briefly hold the breath and feel the vibration of the mantra going through you, all around you, touching every part of you, bowing to that divine teacher within. Exhale and slowly release. Gently open your eyes, and I'm going to introduce you to the set that we're going to be practicing this morning, and it's called the Nervous System Overhaul. So it is a quite challenging set. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and we're going to use breath of fire. Okay, so we've done that in one of the other sets as well. So breath of fire is when you pump your navel to push the air out of the lungs. Okay, so you really push back, you pull your navel back, and then you exhale. Okay, so it's a very cleansing breath. It creates a lot of heat in the body. So that whole set is designed to put pressure on the nervous system so the nervous system can adjust. And with that heat that we create, we burn everything away that is not from the antibodies. So everything that we no longer need, we just burn that out. I will give you different modifications as we go through, just to kind of see where you're at and just balance it out. Okay, I give you pointers as to where you need to feel it. And then you just take the exercise to where you need to go. Okay. Also with the breath of fire, if you're kind of new to that type of breathing and you find like after a while it just gets a little bit too much and you're not so sure if you can still contracting the navel, what you do is then you just relax the breath and you come to the long deep breathing that you're familiar with in yoga. Okay, so long deep breathing into the belly and then draw the navel point back. You're just doing the same movement but really slowly, okay, with the long deep breathing as opposed to the pumping breath of fire. Okay, so really take it wherever you need to go with that, and have fun. Okay, so we start the practice by just coming down onto your back. Have your legs slightly apart, arms out by the side, a little bit away from the body and palms facing up like so. Just allow your feet to fall out to the side, close your eyes, and for the first minute of that set, we're not going to do anything. You're just going to lie down on your back, breathe long and deep. And really feel your whole body making contact with the mat. Allow your whole being to settle. Maybe you want to concentrate on the movement of the breath. Breath as it comes in through the nose, filling your lungs, filling your belly, gently leaving your body, moving up, out of the nose. The breath comes and goes. So with every breath, you begin to center yourself and settle. Deeply connecting with yourself. Take another really deep inhale and exhale fully. Getting ready for the exercises now. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. And then slowly begin to bend the knees up into the chest. Have the arms alongside the body now, palms facing down. And what I want you to do is you just extend the legs up towards the ceiling. See how straight you can bring your legs, pointing the toes up towards the ceiling. And then I'm going to start a crisscross movement with the legs. You're alternating the leg on top, just crisscrossing the legs like that. So keeping the contraction in the belly and the navel, crisscrossing your legs. And then it's your choice, breathing long and deep into the belly or doing breath of fire. Keep crisscrossing your legs, pumping your navel powerfully. And then inhale deeply. Briefly hold the breath. And then exhale, you bring the legs together. Bending the knees, bring the knees up into the chest. Then from here, you're going to extend the legs down onto the mat. So again, you once again just flat on your back with the legs down. And now we're going to do the alternate leg lift. Okay, again, contracting your belly area, pushing your navel point down, so you're pressing the lower back into the mat. And we start lifting the legs one at a time. Okay. Again, see how high you can go. You can go all the way so your leg is 90 pointing towards the ceiling, or you go to here, wherever it feels okay for you, okay? So keeping the leg as straight as possible, and then you lift one, you lower that leg, and then you lift the other one, and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And once again, your choice, doing the long deep breathing, or coming back to the breath of fire. a little bit more. Just keep going, powerful breath, keep lifting the legs. So you might wonder why I'm checking the times. In Kundalini Yoga, everything is timed, and it has to do with the number of heartbeats and the power of the breath in the exercise. So keep going, you're nearly there. Strong breathing. Seconds to go. Push through. You might feel that heat building up already. Last few seconds. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So you might already have your legs up, pointing up towards the ceiling. You might have them down. Okay, wherever they are, just give them a good shake. If you have the legs down, just bring them straight up towards the ceiling, 30 seconds. You're just going to do the crisscrossing again. Contract your navel, hold, and start crisscrossing. Breathing deeply into the belly, don't lose the breath. I know it's a challenging set, and you know when the nervous system is adjusting, it throws up a lot of stuff, and the mind can go crazy, and it tells you all those different reasons why you should stop doing these exercises. And just trust the process. It's part of that change, and you're going to feel amazing afterwards. So give it your best. You're nearly there. 10 seconds. And inhale. And exhale. Bring the legs down. I give you a break. Just bring the arms a little bit away from the body. Separate your legs. Allow the feet to fall out to the side. Close your eyes. Breathing deeply into the belly. I'm going to exhale with a loud sigh, releasing all that tension. Do that twice more. Relaxing the breath. Feel your belly relaxing. Feel your navel point relaxing. Feel all that energy circulating through the hips. Your spine is being activated. All the meridians that run along the spine. When we have a strong nervous system, we can prevent breakdown. So I thought it's a nice set to really open up that next sequence of the program, where we look into releasing things, letting go, cleansing our bodies. So a really strong nervous system will help us through change. It will help us sustain change as well. Okay? Okay, so we have 2 more exercises. So when you feel ready, still on your back, slowly begin to bring the body back. So inhale deeply. And exhale fully. Inhale and slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring the hands or the arms close to the body again. Bring the legs together. Bend the knees one at a time. Bring the knees up into the chest. To rock from side to side. So you feel your lower back grounding. And this last one is really pushing. It's pushing our boundaries. Okay? But also at the same time, because we're concentrating the energy in the core, it seals the energy in every single organ. So you give all your organs a supercharge of energy. Yeah. So again, take it to where you can or want to go. Okay. So I'll show you what you can do. You can straighten the legs like so. Yeah. You balance on your sit bones. You hold onto the back of the knees. Okay. And then it's nearly like sit-ups, okay? You stick the nose in between the knees and then you release down. But you never let go of the hands here, okay? You're really working the core. So the idea is we're bringing all the energy into the center of the body. So up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, okay? If this is too much, you work with one leg, okay? So you go up and release. You're still contracting here, yeah? You're still holding that, but it helps to balance if you bring one foot onto the mat, yeah? So you go up and release, up and release. Make sure you contract, okay? And then you get the benefit from that exercise. And then you swap, up and stretch, up and stretch, up and stretch, okay? So we already started. Keep going strong. And it's the last exercise. After that, we take a break, we relax, we come down into Shavasana, where we really seal the energy into the entire body. Now, a little bit more. 20 seconds. Inhale, lift the legs as high as you can. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Lift your heart. Briefly hold. Bring the feet down. Hands either side of the hips. Coming all the way down onto your back. Very last push. Legs up, 10 seconds, crisscross. Breath of 5. Inhale. Bend the knees. Exhale. Straighten out the legs. Separate your legs. Allow the feet to fall out to the side. Bring the arms away from the body, palms facing up. Breathing deeply into the belly. Close your eyes. Allow the breath to settle. Be present to all those changes taking place in your body. Don't expect to find anything in particular. Just be open-minded and curious. See what's going on for yourself. And know that everything is okay. Whatever comes up is right. It's right for this moment, it's right for your life. Allow it to be, to pass through. Trusting your body and trusting the process. Just stay in that position. Breathing long and deep. Eyes closed. Deeply relaxing.
Satchitananda Murtaya
Exhale fully. And slowly, slowly, as you begin to breathe deeper, you bring yourself back into the space and into your body. Deep gratitude for your own efforts, to the teachings, to the time that you make for yourself. Slowly begin to move the body and be very conscious of how the body feels. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rolling the wrists and ankles. A few times in each direction. With a deep inhale, you stretch the arms up overhead, pointing the toes away, stretch your whole body. And then bring the arms forward, bend one knee at a time, take hold of the knees, rock from side to side, massaging out the lower back again. Rocking side to side. Coming back to center, you separate the knees, you bring the soles of the feet together, hands together, rub them simultaneously. That's awakening the nervous system once again. Bring the knees back together. And if you can, you start rolling on the spine, the full length from your tailbone to in between the shoulder blades. Rocking a few times up and down, massaging the whole length of the spine before you roll yourself up into a seated position. Or if you're on your back, you roll over to one side and you push yourself up into a seated position. Coming back into a cross-legged position. So again, straightening the spine, keeping the shoulders relaxed, the heart lifted. Taking a moment to ground. And after that practice, now we're going to close the practice with Sat Nam, 3 long Sat Nams. But before that, if you can, drink a big glass of water now after the practice. Another nice oil to use is the Copaiba oil. You can put a drop straight under your tongue, or you just kind of put a few drops on the soles of your feet, rubbing it in, just supporting your nervous system now after a practice like this. Okay? Or if you like the taste, I love the taste, you're just going to put a drop straight under the tongue. Okay? Now we're going to close the class. Once again, straightening the spine, bring the hands together, rub them. And we close with the mantra Sat Nam, which translates into truth is my identity. Okay? So bring the hands together, pressing the palms together, thumbs against the sternum, elbows out to the side. Inhale deeply, close your eyes. Exhale fully. And we inhale to chant. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Lower your head to your heart. Peace to all, love to all, light to all, and security to all. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, and have a wonderful week.